I was going to die. At 36, I hadn't had a physical in 15 years. So I made the appointment, got to the doctors, had the physical, went on with life. And about a week later, I got a call from the doctor. Said, Mike, would you do me a favor? Would you stop back in the office? I'd like to talk to you. Walked in the office. He looked at me, he says, Mike, I'm going to tell it to you just like I know you tell your clients. In the next 3 words that came out of his mouth, changed my life forever. Change or die. Now you're sitting back thinking, well, what's wrong with Mike? He looks like he takes care of himself. He looks fit, and you're right. But we're not talking about Mike. We're talking about him. 336 pounds. Borderline diabetic, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, a ticking time bomb. And here's the kicker. I worked out 2 hours a day, 5 days a week for 15 years. So what's the problem? I am going to be the first trainer that stands before you and tells you this. It is not, and it will never, ever be about a workout. How many more times do we need to be told on a daily basis, weekly, monthly, yearly? You should eat better. Well, there's a surprise. Thanks for sharing that with me. You know what? You should exercise more. Well, there's a shocker. So what's stopping us? What's stopping us? Well, for most of us, you know what's going to happen? We won't stop and take a look at that until what happened to me. Think about this. Walking to an office, the doctor says 3 words to you, change or die. When I walked out of that office, a feeling came over me. And maybe some of you have felt this in your lifetime. The water's here, you're drowning, and you don't know how to get out. So we know we're supposed to change. So what's the process? Well, I've simplified the process for you. You see, if you or my client or a new client comes in, we're not meeting at the training facility. I've already told you it's not about the workout. You and I are going to meet at a coffee shop. I'm going to ask you to bring one thing with you. Pictures of the most important people in your life. We're going to sit down. We're going to have a conversation, get a chance to know each other. After that, I'm going to ask you to put the pictures in front of me. I'm going to ask you one question and one question only. Are those people that I see in front of me worth changing? The people you told me you love, that need you, that you want to be around for, are they worth changing for? Because if the answer is no, you and I have nothing further to discuss. Look, nothing on my sleeve, no magic wand, and my last name is not Houdini. There's no exercise program, no food program on planet Earth that's going to save you, because you are not ready to change. So we know we're supposed to change. How does change occur? Let me share you with how I changed. The first thing you need to know about me is I'm a food addict. Once a food addict, always a food addict. Let me give you an example. You and I go to dinner. I'm ordering 2 entrees. Oh yeah, oh it gets better, stay with me. I'm going to order an appetizer, maybe 2. Of course I'm ordering dessert. And if I can't make a decision on dessert, I'm ordering 2. You're sitting back, go, yep, that would qualify him as a food addict. Stop, we're not done. Now, I'm going to ask for the desserts to come to me before my entree. Because in my mind, I have convinced myself, what order doesn't matter, it's all going the same place. That's a food addict, that's a problem. Then there's my why, my strength, my mother. Breast cancer survivor, diabetic, food addict, 400 pounds. Now there's two of us sitting in a room. Two of us. The water's here, we don't know how to get out. What do? I'm type A. I'm going to the best. I want to find the best to help me in this. So I researched it. Hospital, diet center, doctor, we're going. We walk in, we sit down, we made the appointment. Shortly after that, people start walking in. 300, 400, 500 pounds. Two people were wheeled in on beds because they physically couldn't get out of bed to sit in a chair. And there was one thing they all had in common. They all were attached to oxygen. It's me. I'm looking at my life in front of me. That's me. So now I'm ready. I need help. I'm dialed in. I want to hear what these guys have to say. The physicians start their presentation, and within 15 minutes, two feelings come running over my body. The first is excitement. I can do this. Someone's given me a plan. I see the plan can work. I'm doing this. I can't wait for tomorrow. The second one is, I'm angry. I'm upset. Because I'm sitting here in a room full of doctors with all this information, all this scientific information that could be helping you, your kids, and your family, and they're holding it from us. Well, I'm here to tell you right here at the Fox, today, I'm going to share it with you. I don't care if they don't like me sharing it with you. I'm sharing it with you. Are you ready? Structure. Structure. Think about that. When you're at home, you have a family. You have structure, you have success. You go to high school, you go to college, you study, you have structure, you're successful. You go to work tomorrow, you have structure, you'll be successful. So why does it come to our health and our well-being that we ditch structure? Why? Why? So I'm ready to go. I'm trying this. I'm trying this right now. And you know what happens? I'm going to tell you what happens. In 16 months, 16 months, I lost 133 pounds. You could do the same thing. My mother was a better, healthier version of herself. Mom, I love you. I need to say that, sorry. I love her. She's my strength. 133 pounds. Now, there's another piece to the puzzle. I am a trainer. So now, the other piece of the puzzle is the workout. Let's see. I'm going to the Fox. I'm going to be on stage. How do I get my scientific gym, the magical equipment, on stage here at, oh, thanks guys, backstage. They brought it. $1 billion gyms. All these fancy equipments, classes. This is it. This is what saved my life. Watch. We're going to do some cardio. That's simple. Then we'll do some cardio and some core. Then we may do some cardio, some core, and some strength training. It's a very powerful tool. There's one problem. To find people who know how to do that. This is a physical test to teach it to you. But it's very powerful. It is the number one tool in the world. It is called a Russian kettlebell. So there you have it. The secrets. Keep it simple. Trust someone that knows what they're doing to make you successful. In the biggest piece of the puzzle that they were hiding away back in that office, and I shared it with you today. Structure. I forgot to tell you what structure looked like, because you're probably thinking, okay, structure, what is structure? So let's go back to that for a second. 5 plus 1, 6. What's that mean, Mike? Well, I had breakfast and a protein shake every 3 hours and all the vegetables I got. Then there was flexibility. I could have a protein shake every 3 hours and all the vegetables I could eat. Thank you, Mike. Thanks for ruining my dinner tonight. So you're telling me that for me to be successful, I got to drink shakes and eat vegetables all my life. No, you're not listening. I did. I was the one that sat in that room and was told 3 words, change or die. I was the one. And you're sitting in front of you and realize this. Realize this. I had two shots at life. And I almost lost the one. This one I have now in front of you, all of you, I am hanging on for dear life, and everybody in this audience would have to rip it from me. That's how much passion I have about living, because I know it's important. So do you. So do you. So now, this is the last presentation you're going to hear. My voice is the last one you're going to hear when you walk out that door. The last one. 2 things are going to happen. You're going to take a hard, step back. Yeah, it would have been a hard step, wouldn't it? You're going to take a hard step back. And some of you, I woke up. Some of you, I woke up. You take a step back and go, he made this simple. Baby steps. Invest. Research. Get help from the best. Know who the best are. And then the other ones. Kind of thought it was a cute presentation. It was great, good information. It was fun. He was intense. You're going to jump back on your track. And that car is going to ride. And it is inevitable. I'm telling you right now, it is inevitable. That somewhere along that line, that car, that track is going to collide with a wall. And I'm praying to you right now. I'm praying to God, your families and everything, that there's not someone standing in front of you and looks at you and greets you with change or die. Thank you.